The Three Trees. Once upon a time, high on a mountaintop, stood three trees. They were beautiful and strong, and each had a dream for their future. The first tree dreamed of becoming a treasure chest. "I want to hold the most precious jewels and gold in the world," it thought. "I want to be filled with riches." The second tree dreamed of becoming a mighty ship. "I want to sail the oceans and carry kings and queens across the seas," it imagined. "I want to be strong and powerful." The third tree dreamed of staying on the mountaintop, growing tall and pointing to God. "I want to grow so tall that people look at me and remember God," it wished. Years passed, and the trees grew. One day, loggers came and cut them down. The first tree was made into a rough animal feeding trough. It was placed in a barn, holding hay for livestock. The tree was sad. It did not hold treasure. The second tree was made into a simple fishing boat. It sailed on a small lake, carrying tired fishermen. The tree was sad. It did not carry kings. The third tree was cut into rough planks and left in a lumberyard. The tree was sad. It did not stand tall, pointing to God. Many more years passed. One night, a young woman placed her newborn baby in the animal feeding trough. It was then that the first tree realized it held the greatest treasure of all, the baby Jesus. Later, a group of travelers climbed into the fishing boat during a terrible storm. Jesus, a man who had grown, was in the boat and calmed the storm. The second tree understood then that it carried the King of Kings. Finally, the planks from the third tree were used to build a cross. Jesus was nailed to that cross and died, but then rose again. The third tree understood that it stood tall and pointed to God, showing the world His love and sacrifice. Each tree's dream came true, but in a way they never expected. They learned that God's plans are always greater and more meaningful than their own. The story teaches that even when things don't go as we plan, God is still working in our lives, and His purposes are always perfect.